Shalom, Israel. First and foremost, we give all praises to the Heavenly Father and His Son, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, and double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS who rule well. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. It's just GMS Arkansas. This is Stop and Listen. Hey, coming just with another lesson, trying to further this truth. Because we in these last days, man, and the vibration that's going out, it's a lot of things are going down with these prophecies that's happening, and we only have a few left. And been noticing the last month, a month and a half, it's been heavy on the microchip, because this is a prophecy that's in the Bible. When you read in Revelation 13, and it's happening. People are taking the chip. The families are getting chips. Jobs are telling their employees, to take the chip, whatnot. And it's just a matter of time that it's going to be forced on the people. And they're making it cool to have, it's a cool thing to have. So pretty soon it's going to be where they're going to be forced to have it, But just want to read the penalty for it. Because the Lord, it's a penalty for taking that chip, man. And the elect men, the scripture tell you in Matthew 24, if they could deceive the very elect, they would. But the elect are not going to take that chip. Because the elect recognizes the penalties, plus the elect are men of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, you're not going to let them take it anyway. So, I'm going to read Revelation 14 and 9, start at 9. And it says, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, right? If you worship the beast is NATO, right? N-E-U, the EU, which is Satan. They're counterparts of Satan. And the image, right? The chip, this whole system, or the image is the system, and receive his mark on your forehead or in your hand. And the mark is the microchip, the RFID microchip in your forehead, right? The area between your eyes, because this is where you hold your body holds a lot of heat, or in your hand, right? And that's either your hands, your right hand or your left hand, right? It's not gonna make a difference, and I'll show you that in the scriptures. It's gonna be either hand. Because those particular places hold heat, right? And it says, the same shall drink. This, if you take the chip, this is the penalty, right? It says, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of God, right? So what's that wine? That wine is thermonuclear destruction. It's thermonuclear destruction, right? The ICBM intercontinental ballistic missiles, which the Lord has put the spirit on Esau. He's in control of the planet when you read in Job 9:24. So the Lord is going to use Esau, right, to carry out his plan, his purpose, right, his counsel, right? And Esau has no clue, right? Because he's made Esau such a proud and presumptuous man. He's not understanding that the Lord is using him to do a plan to destroy, to punish 2/3 of his own people and destroy himself. It says the wine of the wrath of the Most High, right? It says which is poured out without mixture, right? It says it's poured out without mixture, so you're going to get the full strength. Right? That's like somebody drink a cognac or something. A seasoned drinker, he just tells them to pour it straight. Someone who want to dilute it a little bit will say on the rocks. Those beginner drinkers, they always mix it. Right? They always mix it. If you give a beginner drinker just straight liquor, hey, you're going to find them on the ground somewhere, passed out. And that's the way they use this wrath of God. It's not going to be mixed. It's not going to be cut. It's going to be uncut, and it's going to be pure. It's going to be pure uranium 235, right? And plutonium. It's going to be pure. It says, without mixture into the cup of his indignation. The indignation is the righteous anger, man. Right? It says, and he shall be tormented with fire, right? So-called white man, right? And 2/3 of our people who take that chip, with fire and brimstone, right? And when you look up brimstone, it goes into sulfur. Because when you look up in the old ancient days of Sodom, in those cities that were around it, the area where it's supposed to have been blasted, these so-called archaeologists and scientists have dug into that land and found it to have remnants of sulfur. So that brimstone that came from the sky was burning sulfur. And it says, in the presence of the holy angel and in the presence of the Lamb. The Lamb is Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, man. It's going to be all in the presence because they're going to be here. They're going to be in those, they're going to be in the fire, basically. You know, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai is going to be in that fire, those nukes, man. You know, carrying out his righteous anger. And then, you know, and it's, people are persistent in continuing in their idolatries, man. And promoting the cause of this beast, man. This Satan, the so-called white man, you know. You're going to drink a deep, deep, deep cup of this wrath that's coming with Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, you know. Yahweh Shai and them angels are basically getting ready to inflict a great punishment on these people. And which is finna cause you to partake in a great death in Babylon, man. You know. And it's evident that you must receive these sins, man, because the sins have reached all the way to heaven when you read in Revelation 18. This is verse 11. And the smoke of their torment ascendeth up forever and ever. And they have no rest day nor night who worship the beast and his image. So it's going to be no rest for you. And whosoever receiveth the mark in his name. Here is the patience of the saints. So the saints are going to be steadfast. The saints are the elect who will not take the chip. Here are they that keep the commandments, which they are going to keep the commandments of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, and the faith of commandments of Yahweh and the faith of Yahushai. So it says, I heard a voice from heaven saying unto me, right, blessed are the dead, right? The ones that died being in the truth, right? That are martyrs for Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, which died in the Lord from henceforth. Yea, saith the Spirit, that which witness in heaven, that they may rest from their labors, their body and soul, rest from labor's work, from all diseases that are on this planet that Esau puts out there, from this poison air and this poison water, from all these outward sorrows that we go through on this planet, being in captivity, right? And all the inward troubles, you know, that our body have, these sicknesses, you know, just give us rest from the body of sin and temptation that comes from Satan on a daily basis, man. And just give us rest from all doubts and from all wars, man. Because it's a constant war. We are here being in this captivity in America. It's a constant war with our soul, man. So give us rest from all that. And it says that we may rest from their labors and their works do follow them. Right? So with that, I hope this lesson was edifying. Just a short lesson. The penalty if you take the chip, because of RFID chip, you know, you see it, it's here, it's been here, but it's starting to grow on a mass scale. They're making it cool to have people are getting it like it's just like going buying a ball cap or something, man. They in it. So hey, it's a penalty for it. I just want to give all praises to the Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai for Matthews 24 and 24. You know, Matthews 24 and 24, you know. And with that, man, I just want to say all praise be to the Heavenly Father and His Son, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, and double honors to the apostles, the elders, GMS, who the Lord has trusted to teach the flock and guide the flock. And peace and blessings to you hopeful elect brothers out there. This is GMS Arkansas. Stop and listen. Shalom.